Mickey 17 is a 2025 science fiction black comedy film written, produced, and directed by Bong Joon-ho, based on the 2022 novel Mickey 7 by Edward Ashton. The film stars Robert Pattinson in the title role, alongside Naomi Ackie, Steven Yeun, Toni Collette, and Mark Ruffalo. Set in the year 2054, the plot follows a man who joins a space colony as an expendable, a disposable worker who gets cloned every time he dies for research purposes. In the year 2050, Mickey Barnes and his friend Timo find themselves in deep trouble with a dangerous loan shark. The only way to escape this life-threatening situation is to set off on an interplanetary voyage. They join a spaceship crew heading to colonize the ice planet Niflheim. Timo becomes a shuttle pilot, while Mickey agrees to become an expendable. This job involves Mickey undertaking the most life-threatening tasks, knowing he will be cloned each time he dies. During the lengthy 4-year interstellar journey, tension mounts and relationships start to form. Mickey falls in love with Nasha, a security agent, which adds depth to his character and a layer of complexity to the narrative. Their relationship provides a human element to the story, showing that even in the most extreme circumstances, human connections still hold importance. Upon arrival at the icy landscape of Niflheim, the team realizes that the planet is even more hostile than they anticipated. To develop a vaccine for the planet's dangerous pathogens, the team relies on the cloning process to keep Mickey alive through deadly trials. The 17th Mickey is tasked with capturing a native life form called creepers. When he falls into a fissure and is presumed dead, Timo, assuming the worst, reports his death and takes Mickey's flamethrower. Consequently, a new clone, Mickey 18, is created. However, Mickey 17 is not dead. He is rescued by the creepers and makes his way back to the ship. Back on the ship, Mickey 17 faces the disconcerting reality of meeting Mickey 18, a more aggressive and competitive version of himself. The expedition leader, Kenneth Marshall, has a strict rule against having multiple clones alive simultaneously, as it can lead to chaos and uncertainty. Mickey 18 immediately sees Mickey 17 as a threat and tries to kill him. However, Mickey 17 convinces him that they could secretly share responsibilities and deaths to keep both alive. The narrative then explores the darker aspects of the human condition and the theme of survival. Mickey 17 and Mickey 18's plan for mutual survival is complicated when they discover Timo's underground activities involving the sale of drugs made from flamethrower fuel. Feeling betrayed, Mickey 18's aggression boils over, and he attempts to kill Timo. The attempt is interrupted by Nasha, who then takes Mickey 18 away, leaving Mickey 17 to face the harsh questions of the leadership. Mickey 17's dinner with Marshall, his wife Ilfa, and security agent Kai serves as a significant turning point. This setting allows viewers to understand the fine line between ethics and survival in such an environment. Mickey's severe reaction to being fed experimental meat and painkillers underscores the extents to which the crew will go to survive. This scene highlights not only the physical but also the psychological toll of being an expendable. Mickey 17 escapes execution with Kai's help, but her attempt to seduce him drives him back to Nasha, solidifying their bond. Nasha's acceptance of the clones and her protective nature provide a glimmer of hope in the otherwise grim circumstances. However, Kai's reaction to the clones and her subsequent attempt to report them adds tension and foreshadows the inevitable conflict of the multiples. When Mickey 18 learns about the dinner incident, his rage drives him to plan an assassination on Marshall during a public ceremony. It is here that the two baby creepers, Luko and Zoko, emerge from a piece of Niflheim rock. This scene symbolizes the fragile balance of life on the planet and the unforeseen consequences of the crew's actions. Mickey 17 captures Zoko while Luko is killed by security, escalating the situation. With their dual existence exposed, Mickey 17 and Mickey 18, along with Nasha, are arrested. The tension peaks as thousands of creepers gather outside, seeking Zoko. This scene emphasizes the interconnectedness of all living beings on Niflheim and the consequences of human intervention. In the brig, Mickey 17's depiction of the creepers as sentient beings marks a shift in the crew's understanding of the native lifeforms. This revelation leads Nasha to a new understanding of the planet's inhabitants, providing a deeper thematic exploration of empathy and coexistence. Teimo's arrival adds another layer to the narrative, as he tries to kill Mickey-17, driven by the threat of the loan shark's agent on board. The conflict with Teimo reveals the ever-present danger of their past catching up with them. However, Nasha and Mickey-18 manage to overpower him, but their efforts are cut short by security's intervention, bringing them all to Marshall. Marshall's intention to eliminate the creepers and prevent further recloning tensions as he destroys Mickey's memory backups. Marshall's assistant, Preston, proposes a gruesome competition where Mickey's must collect creeper tails, with the survivor allowed to live. This reflects the dehumanizing and utilitarian philosophy underpinning the expendable program. Outside, the Mickeys decide to seek out the creeper leader rather than comply with Marshall's savage challenge. As Marshall, armed and ready to annihilate the creepers, follows them, Mickey-17 uses a translation device to communicate with the creeper leader. This vital moment emphasizes themes of communication, understanding, and the overarching quest for peace. The creeper leader demands Zoko's release and the sacrifice of a human to atone for Loko's death. Here, Mickey-17 shows his growth and leadership by urging Nasha to free Zoko. The plan develops as Nasha takes Ilfa hostage to ensure Zoko is freed. This, coupled with the security agent's secret opposition to Marshall, builds immense narrative tension. The climax reaches its height when Mickey-18 detonates his vest, sacrificing himself and killing Marshall. This act of self-sacrifice meets the creeper's demands and underscores the themes of redemption and sacrifice, highlighting Mickey-18's character arc from aggression to profound selflessness. After these tumultuous events, justice is brought to Preston and Marshall's collaborators, portraying a brief yet impactful theme of karmic retribution. Ilfa's arrest and subsequent suicide provide a tragic ending for her storyline, showing the high human cost of their mission. The subplot involving Teimo confronting and ultimately killing the loan shark's associate ties the loose end of their past, symbolizing a final severance from their troubled origins on Earth. Teimo's testimony against the loan sharks closes his arc on a note of courage and redemption. Nasha's rise to become the colony's political leader indicates a shift towards a new era of leadership guided by empathy and understanding. The final groundbreaking ceremony symbolizes a new beginning for the colony. In the concluding moments, Mickey-17, now known simply as Mickey Barnes, destroys the cloning device. This act signifies the end of the expendable program and a return to valuing individual life. It is a powerful statement on the sanctity of life and a rejection of the dehumanizing practices that characterize the expendable program. The film's ending serves as a poignant commentary on human resilience, the importance of human connections, and the moral complexities of survival in extreme conditions. It also emphasizes the need for compassion and understanding in dealing with alien life forms, suggesting that coexistence and communication are vital for survival and growth. Mickey-17's complex narrative, rich character development, and thematic depth make it a compelling addition to the science fiction genre. It draws comparisons to other works exploring cloning and the ethical dilemmas of disposable life. Films like Moon, by Duncan Jones, and Blade Runner, by Ridley Scott come to mind, as they also delve into questions of identity, memory, and what it means to be human. In Moon, Sam Rockwell's character, a lunar worker discovering he is a clone, provides a parallel to Mickey's journey of self-realization and the moral implications of such technology. Both films question the exploitation of clones for labor and the ethical ramifications of such practices. Similarly, Blade Runner examines the humanity of replicants, artificial beings with implanted memories. Mickey-17's struggle with his identity and value as an expendable clone echoes the replicants' search for meaning and recognition as individuals deserving of life and autonomy. Mickey-17 also shares thematic similarities with the novel Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro, which explores the lives of cloned individuals raised for the sole purpose of organ donation. Both narratives highlight the tragic elements of cloning and the inherent desire for individuality and human connection. The film's use of black comedy adds a unique flavor, providing moments of levity amidst the grim circumstances. It reflects Bong Joon-ho's signature style, blending dark humor with social commentary. This approach allows the audience to engage with the story on multiple levels, appreciating the humor while contemplating the deeper ethical questions. Symbolism is richly woven throughout Mickey 17. The repeated deaths and reclonings of Mickey symbolize the expendability of human life in the face of technological advancements and utilitarian philosophies. The creepers represent the misunderstood and the alien, embodying the theme of fear of the unknown and the potential for symbiosis if understanding is achieved. Foreshadowing is effectively used to build suspense and hint at future events. Teimo's initial betrayal sets the stage for his later actions against Mickey, and Marshall's strict rules regarding clones foreshadow the inevitable conflict that arises when multiple Mickeys exist. The film's ending, with the destruction of the cloning device and the establishment of a new leadership, signifies a hopeful yet cautious new chapter for the colony. It leaves the audience pondering the future of humanity, the ethical use of technology, and the importance of empathy in creating a sustainable coexistence with other life forms. Mickey 17 stands out as a thought-provoking sci-fi film that combines action, humor, and deep philosophical questions. It challenges viewers to consider the value of individuality, the ethics of cloning, and the potential for harmony between disparate beings. It's a story of survival, sacrifice, and the enduring strength of the human spirit, reminding us that even in the most advanced and dire circumstances, humanity's core values remain crucial.